rebounding the basketball. Marshall isn't very tall, but they have that speed. But there's all small, but one tall, and that's a pretty special tall person.
Okay, so you have a couple of teams here that have their own level of motivation. Marshall, they're almost expected to do it. Pleasant Plains, I mean, they're living the dream.
Well, there's not a doubt, and I think both teams will get after each other tonight. Can Marshall exhibit, and can they put their pressure defense on and create turnovers? We shall find out.
Yeah, last night it was Pleasant Plains. It was all about the defense. So we're getting set for that championship ball game. Let's go upstairs. Kendra Sheehan, she's standing by high above the court here at Redbird Arena. Kendra.
Hey, thanks, guys. What a game by Carterville. 23 points to win the game. The three seniors, the only seniors on the team, all in double figures. They were in double figures last night, double figures tonight. What a way to end their season. Abby Crane hitting that three in the final seconds. That's been her specialty all season. So nice for her to go out in that season. And when we come back, we'll have more highlights from this first game and an exciting state championship match coming up in Class 2A. Old versus new. Pleasant Plains rookies, first time at state, facing off against a perennial powerhouse in Chicago Marshall. Stay with us.
How's your checking account looking? Half full? Half empty? Low? It happens. Then payday rolls around and you're good. So why do banks charge a monthly fee if you don't keep a big minimum balance in your checking? At CEFCU, there's no minimum balance, no monthly fee. So you get everything you want. CEFCU, not a bank, better.
What if there was more? More time to show them that I care. More ways to grow. What if being a nurse was more than I had imagined? What if I found the place I belong? Find where you belong at osfcareers.org.
It's probably the most exciting time of the year, the March to March Madness. Every year, Central Illinois boys and girls produce some of the best IHSA state champion contenders. I'm 25 Sports Director Jim Matson. Join me for Prep Rallies, a half hour dedicated to the best in high school sports in Central Illinois. Every Thursday at 6:30, we break down all the highlights. We interview the coaches and players who could very well be on their way to a state championship. Prep Rallies, every Thursday at 6:30.
Brought to you by McLean County Orthopedics.
Thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the St. Jude Dream Home. A huge thanks to all of the volunteers, sponsors, and donors that make this initiative possible. At St. Jude, we're leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other deadly diseases. That's what you can count on when you buy your Dream Home ticket. So thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the kids of St. Jude.
WEEK 25, proud to support the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. Digging deeper. To us, it's more than a slogan. It's a promise. A promise to have your best interest at heart and never settle for less. Asking the tough questions. A commitment to tell the story no one else is telling. Digging deeper. Our trademark. Our commitment. Our promise to you. We're 25 News, and we're digging deeper.
Welcome back inside Redbird Arena. Carterville Lions, your third place Class 2A state champions. They got out to a hot start early, 10-0 run to start, and then a 9-0 run at the end of the second. They never looked back from there. What stood out to you the most?
The senior, Janiah Thompson, 100%. She led with 20 points, 6 boards, 4 steals. She was absolutely incredible. She was a leader on the court and off. When she was in the huddle, she was the vocal one of the team, really pushing her and Abby Crane together. But Janiah just stood out. Look at that three, a long three there. A beautiful swish, and then right on the corner as well. I mean, she was pushing the tempo late in the half, too, and really closing out strong.
And just look at the different ways that she was able to get her points from the arc, outside the arc, inside the paint. She's going to be a great addition to Southern Illinois University Carbondale next year. And when we come back, Class 2A state championship game, Chicago Marshall taking on Pleasant Plains. That's going to be one to watch. Stay with us.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the stage.
In the pool.
On the field.
Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah! Be great.
Participate!
I'm Robert Paul and I work with Launa at Local 362. My most memorable moment was when I played football in high school. I got the chance to start mid-season. We had a starting senior defensive end who injured his leg and he went down, and I got the chance and I took it and started ever since. With that moment in high school, it taught me ambition. I got a chance to, go to Chicago to work with the pipeline company, do their OQs and learn a little bit about them. I went there for a week out of my own pocket, and about 2 weeks after that I got a call and I've been working there ever since. Without high school sports, I wouldn't have grown as much as I have in my career.
Welcome back. What a finish by Carterville Lions, taking that third place. Moving on to the state championship Class 2A. Pleasant Plains taking on Chicago Marshall. This is going to be a good matchup. Caroline Giacchino is going to be the player to watch for Pleasant Plains. She carried the team last game, 19 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist, 6 from the line. And moving over to Chicago Marshall, back-to-back state champs. They're one to watch. Kenosha Walker off the bench. She was a disruptor on defense, absolute power player. She had 20 points, 11 rebounds. She's 6'1". She's got the length. This is a game you don't want to miss. Coming up after this, Class 2A state championship match. Stay with us.
The Master Force line of cordless tools delivers the power that your jobs demand, so you can keep your projects moving without missing a beat. One battery, every tool, every job. The perfect solution for getting your projects from start to finish. A 20-volt system that takes work as seriously as you do. Power, performance, durability. Master Force, exclusively at Menards.
The IHSA is camaraderie, excellence, sportsmanship, enthusiasm, the original March Madness. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association.
What if there was more? More time to show them that I care. More ways to grow. What if being a nurse was more than I had imagined? What if I found the place I belong? Find where you belong at osfcareers.org.
It's Auto Show time at Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, and you can save big on every new Chevy. Equinox is the #1 selling crossover in Central Illinois, and during our Auto Show sale, you can save $6,000 to $8,000 on every new Equinox. Find new roads to Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, or find us anytime at bobgrimmchevrolet.com.
The word swagger, and here's what I mean by that. I think teams have to have swagger all season long to get to this point, but I think if you're going to win a championship here tonight, you have to have swagger tonight.
There is not a doubt. For Marshall, an opportunity for another title. The Commandos, they command respect. They're respected throughout the entire state of Illinois. They've been there, they've done that, and they expect it if you're a Marshall Commando player. For Pleasant Plains, many people could have been surprised, but not their own school, not themselves. They've been eyeing this prize since the first day of practice. They have 4 senior starters. Will the Cardinals seniors have the confidence to carry them to a title tonight?
Well, we would be crowning our second state champion today. Earlier on today, it was Eastland defeating Lewistown for the 1A title. You just saw our third place game, Carterville winning that ball game. But when we take a look at some key players, and we've already heard Kendra Sheehan talking about 2 players that were absolutely lights out in the semifinals, and that is Kenosha Walker from Marshall.
Well, fun to watch are both of these players. Kenosha Walker was just dominating last night. You see her catch the ball in the high post, finish her shot in traffic. She was 10 out of 16 with 11 rebounds last night, scoring in a myriad of ways. She passed the basketball. See her high post prowess personified right there. She was patrolling the paint on both ends.
Now on the other side for Pleasant Plains, she was so solid last night. That's Caroline Giacchino.
Caroline Giacchino, a special player, a special young lady. She's 5'8". She had a huge night last night, catapulted her team to the title tilt tonight. She averages 10 points a game coming in. All she did was go off for 19 last night. 3 out of 5 from the arc. Can she get those numbers back tonight? We shall see. See that little pull-up jump shot, the quick release. And she was flat out feeling it with a smile right there. 2 special people that have to be at their best for each respective team tonight.
We've been looking forward to this one. A little bit different look to your Class 2A championship game. It's Marshall taking on Pleasant Plains. We've got that starting lineups, anthem, tip-off. It's all coming your way next.
The 2020 IHSA Girls Basketball State Finals are brought to you by Country Financial. Protecting what's important to you and preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
I was a hydraulic mechanic in the military, and I'm ready to retire.
I didn't realize how scary this was.
Bill and Kim had their auto and their home insurance with me for about 10 years, and I was able to form a strategy in moving into retirement on their own terms. They are so excited about this next stage in their lives.
Let's start with your home and auto insurance, and we'll help with the rest when you're ready. Get a quote at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
33, been the union labor for about 13 years.
And it's just never the same thing twice. You know, it's a lot of different things. You're always doing different things.
I enjoy joining up union, joining a brotherhood, have some backing for good wage, good insurance, retirement.
And if it weren't for the union, I'll probably be, I'm not sure where I would be at.
At Busey, our story centers around you, your goals, and your dreams. You dreamed of owning your first home. You partnered with us to customize a plan. You started a business. You trusted us to guide you through the ups and downs. You wanted to leave a legacy. You allowed us to bring your dreams to life. Thank you for partnering with us to make tomorrow's dreams today's reality. Busey, your dream, our promise.
Welcome back to Redbird Arena. Please join us for our national anthem.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, before our soloist sings the national anthem, we ask you to remember and honor the men and women of the United States Armed Forces serving throughout the world by observing this moment of silence. Thank you. And now we ask you to join our guest soloist, Jack Orlando, a junior at Stillman Valley High School, in the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And as the players and
The dream
coaches
of every high school team in the state is to be part of the sportsmanship handshake line prior to a state championship ball game. And here it is, Marshall, 10-time champs, looking for a three-peat. Pleasant Plains, the dream has been realized. They are here tonight to play for a Class 2A state title. And Mark, let's go lights out.
Let's go. Hey, hey, let's turn it up. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Hey. WIN, we gon' win. This my court, my field, my ring. Y'all gon' see who be the champion. Can't be stopped, I hit my shot, go in. Swish, you wish you could stop this, but you gon' miss. That's the way it ends up. That's the way we level up. Y'all should never mess with us. No way, no how. Big games right now, gotta go now. Gotta give it all you got to the 12th round. Hit a scream from the crowd and they go down. Let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up. Let's go, let's get it up, let's go, let's go, let's turn it up.
And now your starting lineups for the Class 2A championship game of the 2020 IHSA Girls State Basketball Tournament. First for the Commandos of Marshall High School, a senior, number 14, Ashante Dixon. A senior, number 21, Dejanay James. A junior, number 22, Jayana Smith. A senior, number 25, Roquisha Sims. And a senior, number 34, Ashante Kaiser. Marshall brings a 22-10 record into tonight's game. The Commandos are coached by Dorothy Gators. And now the starters for the Cardinals of Pleasant Plains. A senior, number 1, Allie Frazee. A senior, number 4, Caroline Giacchino. A junior, number 11, Asia Smith. Number 15, a sophomore, Heidi Hergenrather. And number 20, a senior, Anna Kanalikan. Pleasant Plains brings a 27-3 record into the
There is a
championship.
lot of red and blue in Redbird Arena tonight. Those are the colors of the Pleasant Plains Cardinals, and they are huddling up around their coach, T.J. Frazee. He is in his 9th season. Our ball presenter tonight in your 2A championship game, the Senior Vice President and Relationship Manager from Busey Bank. Congratulations to Jason Van Antwerp, the ball presenter here tonight, the 2A Girls Championship ball game. As they go around the head coaches, he talk about the honor it is for the players, but for the referees, the officials, an honor. Davis Chris, David Baston, and Larry Gillespie. Let's check in with Trish Christakis.
Hey, you guys, for the 2A state championship, Chicago Marshall, led by Dorothy Gator. looking for a three-peat. And if you know Illinois hoops, you know the name Dorothy Gators, an absolute powerhouse. She has the most wins by any coach in the state, boys or girls, with 1,153, guiding them to 10 state titles. On the other hand, TJ Frazee led Pleasant Plains to their very first state appearance. He's been coaching these girls for 14 years and 9 years at Pleasant Plains with 199 wins. Let's get to that game coverage. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you very much, Trish. We are set to go. The 2A title game coming to you from the campus of Illinois State University and Redbird Arena. Marshall and Pleasant Plains. And we're underway. And it will be the Cardinals from Pleasant Plains. This is IHSA Smith. Quickly out of the gate, it's Giacchino with the three-point attempt.
She had a dead-on look. That's where she was on fire 3 out of 5 last night. Good shot early on.
Marshall's going to put it up in a hurry, and down it goes for Ashante Kaiser. She had a couple of threes last night. And the immediate pressure put on by the Commandos.
Commandos going to get out and guard. They'll try to extend Pleasant Plains offense away from their comfort zone. Right now in a zone, but they'll extend it.
Allie Frazee. The rebound from Hergenrother. Heidi Hergenrother with the putback.
We saw her play herself to exhaustion last night. Remember, she cut her nose. She had some bleeding. Got it bandaged up and went right back in. Gets the first point on the board for her team tonight.
Now Pleasant Plains will lock on the defense. They forced 24 turnovers last night. That was in a 42-27 win over Riverdale. Nearly forced one there. Instead, a foul. Out of those 24 turnovers, 11 of them were steals.
Yeah, they were very active, and they played extremely hard to exhaustion. Frazee, Smith, and Giacchino all with over 30 minutes of floor time. 94-foot floor. High school student athletes used to only 84-foot. Will that have an impact on tonight's game?
Anna Kanalikan picking up the foul for Plains. The ball will stay at this end of the floor. On the other side, Marshall had to work hard to defeat Carterville 63-54. The Commandos 8 of 8 from the floor in the fourth quarter in that semifinal. Here's the first turnover. IHSA Smith will take it the distance. And she'll go to the line. Last night, Smith, 13 rebounds for the All-Stater.
Well, she gets the 50-50 ball on the open floor, steal, if you will, creating the turnover. And then right before that bump, she had looked right, looked left, looked right again to make sure she had that seam. Good recognition, saw the seam, took it, went all the way deep to the goal where she got herself to the foul line.
IHSA Smith's sister played at Pleasant Plains High School. She ties this game at 3. Saw a quick picture of TJ Frazee. You may see 2 of the calmest coaches on the sidelines in a state championship ball game that you may have ever seen coaching together in the same game.
TJ Frazee, surprising he's actually off the bench right now. Normally he's sitting down as is Dorothy Gators.
Well, and as I say that, he comes up with the fist bump flying out of that seat at the end.
Really good take of the charge right here. Watch, this is called third man rotation. The basketball dribbled to the baseline and rotating over and taking that charge. Anna Kanalikan with a really solid defensive play, help side defense.
Lucretia Sims picking up the personal foul. Allie Frazee will break the pressure. The corner in Giacchino, up top to Frazee, left side Smith, looking for a screen on the baseline. She gets it and cannot finish it. The rebound into the hands of Dejanay James.
Pretty good possession though, had multiple touches down the floor.
Hergenrother rips it away inside. Smith to the paint once again. IHSA Smith back to the line. 68% free throw shooter on the season.
You watch a great ball handler, watch her eyes. Watch her eyes. Watch her eyes. Her eyes are always up. She's seeing right. She's seeing left. She sees the rim. That is a complete basketball player in the open floor. That's why she put up the kind of numbers she did. When she has the ball, you have to watch because she can deliver it at any time.
She has split her 4 free throws. And Pleasant Plains goes on top here in the first 2.5 minutes. Last year, Marshall, the state championship ball game, defeated Teutopolis. It was a 47-44 victory for the Commandos. But in that game, Marshall led for only 31 seconds. Kaiser with the miss. The rebounds will be a big story here tonight.
And also going to be a big story is who handles runs. Who can take that 4 or 6 point run and hold it there rather than having somebody get a 10 or 12 point run. Negate a big run. The Pleasant Plains got a good opportunity tonight.
Asia Smith, the feed inside to Hergenrother.
Hergenrother got in front. Asia Smith delivering the dime right on time. A bounce pass away from the defense in stride. Great pass for the bucket.
6-3 lead for the Cardinals. Dixon will give it up. Sims had the big offensive night last night. Here comes Frazee.
You talked about swagger. Pleasant Plains has it early on. They're feeling it.
We go the other way. James will give it up. Halfway through the first quarter and a 6-3 lead for Plains. Giacchino, that's a tough spot right there. She walks out of it.
Pleasant Plains with a 6-3 lead. And who can run the basketball? Absolutely. Asia Smith with a bounce pass and the finish on the inside. Hergenrother with a goal, and they're excited on that Pleasant Plains bench.
What if there was more? More time to show them that I care. More ways to grow. What if being a nurse was more than I had imagined? What if I found the place I belong? Find where you belong at osfcareers.org.
It's auto show time at Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, and you can save big on every new Chevy. Equinox is the #1 selling crossover in Central Illinois, and during our auto show sale, you can save $6,000 to $8,000 on every new Equinox. Find new roads to Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, or find us anytime at bobgrimmchevrolet.com.
The 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games begin July 24th on NBC.
Couple of buckets, couple of free throws. 6-3 lead for Pleasant Plains here midway through the first quarter. Protecting what's important to you and preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com.
Well, you know, when you're playing the Marshall Commandos, you're playing tradition. Trying to go back to back to back tonight. And we talked about them expecting to win. That's the way Marshall takes the floor. How about Pleasant Plains? They're the ones with that confidence early on. The confidence by their seniors. Can it carry them to a title? They have shown no sense of at all being intimidated yet at this juncture. They've been the aggressors.
And as she did last night, Dorothy Gators brings in Kenosha Walker, who makes her presence immediately felt. 6'1" senior came off the bench last night. She's playing in only her 6th game of the season for the Commandos, and there was no doubt about it. She was going to get that first touch. Smith's able to save the turnover.
Watch what Walker does on the offensive end. She scored, but what will she do defensively on the inside, patrolling the paint?
She had 6 blocks last night. She affected the shot right there of Hergenrother.
Hergenrother, she wants to take that ball up into traffic.
It's Gianna Smith on the drive. Also checking in with Walker for Marshall was Jalen Jimenez. She's a good shooter from outside. She had 9 points last night. It was a 29-point effort off the bench for the Commandos.
Gianna Smith gets out in front of the defense. was not able, Anna Kanalikin was not able to get to where she needed to be. Watch the lob play right here. They're going to try to execute Walker on the inside.
And a 5-second call will give the ball to Plains. Dorothy Gators will get somebody off her bench in a hurry. That'll be Sims. The previous dead ball, it was the second of the two Kanalikin twins. Macy Kanalikin coming into the game for Plains.
Sims played all 32 minutes last night, had 14 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists in a complete performance by her in that semifinal victory.
We're talking about turnovers earlier on. How about Marshall in the first 5 minutes? Turned the ball over 4 times. And Asia Smith slices through the defense.
And that's what you have to do, is go at the big person on the inside, at Kenosha Walker at 6'1". Don't fade away, but take the ball into traffic.
And that missed everything. Crazy, the coach's daughter, directing traffic from the point. Around the zone for 3. That's Emily Long. She had a couple of threes last night, and she'll take the lead to 11-5.
Emily Long averages almost 7 a game, but she right now is confident. A little bit of fist pump after that particular basket. A step-in jump shot in rhythm.
Walker muscles her way in and kisses it off the glass.
Boy, she got double teamed down low, spun to her right shoulder, squared her shoulders, and kissed it off the glass from about 8 feet.
Kanalikin will get it to Frazee. Up top it comes to the right side. Long, right corner, Smith. Frazee left open. Nearly saving into the hands of Pleasant Plains was Ashante Kaiser.
Plains continues to play man-to-man defense. They've shown a little bit of sagging off, almost like a zone, but right now, just positionally trying to stay lower than their opponent and not get beat off of a dribble drive.
Emily Long at 5 feet 7 inches tall, guarding this 6'1" Kenosha Walker inside.
But she's getting some help. Look at, there's 2, 3 shirts around Walker on the inside right now. Great picture of that. Look at all those white shirts around number 20.
Smith sees the baseline. And Macy Kanalikin will pick up the foul.
That is something T.J. Frazee was able to communicate with his players probably this morning's film session. We're going to make somebody else beat us. We're not going to get beat on the inside. Double and triple team Walker at the post.
This Plains team has been outsized all season long, but there's the catch again. And another. Walker 6 points off the bench in 3 minutes.
Well, what's so impressive about her, once again, she missed the first shot, got the second one, and didn't bring the ball down. She's only played 6 games, but she's fundamentally sound, taking the ball right back up instead of bring it down to the waist where a little shaker can steal it.
Walker has played through a foot injury, had to sit out a large portion of the season. Plains the ball, the 2-point lead, and 20 seconds to kill here in the first quarter.
We have a set play. We want to probably get this ball in Smith's hands down the stretch.
We're down to 10 seconds. Smith near half court with 5, with 4. She'll accelerate. She'll take it to Walker, and Walker will pick up the foul with 0.6 of a second left in the quarter.
How about Smith, an honors player? She's known for a killer Euro step, if you will, but she looked up with about 9 seconds to go. You knew the play was going to go through her. She said, oh, I got to square up and go make a play. She draws the foul, and for the second time, Smith went at Walker. Smith went at Walker instead of trying to fade away. The first time she got a bucket, the second time she drew the foul.
Smith 3 of 5 from the line. And at the end of 1 quarter, your Class 2A state championship game, Pleasant Plains will head to the break with a 13-9 lead over the 2-time defending state champs.
Your car is more than just transportation. It's a gathering place, your mobile community. At SEFCU, we get that. So we offer car loans with great rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Ready for a new car? Ask about a SEFCU car loan and see how much you can save. Get started at sefcu.com/loans. SEFCU, not a bank, better.
Your area electrical joint apprenticeship training committee is pleased to announce that John Randall and Logan Baer have been accepted into the 2019 Insight Wireman Apprenticeship Program.
I got interested in the apprenticeship program because it was a way for me to get a higher education without having to pay student loans.
So these gentlemen are going to earn on an average about $225,000 over 5 years, and they're going to be joining the ranks of a multi-employer working system that's internationally based.
For more information about an apprenticeship, go to ibew.org.
Thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the St. Jude Dream Home. A huge thanks to all of the volunteers, sponsors, and donors that make this initiative possible. At St. Jude, we're leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other deadly diseases. That's what you can count on when you buy your Dream Home ticket. So thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the kids of St. Jude.
WEEK 25, proud to support the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway. How you start your day is important.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 25 News Today. I'm Simone Doten.
Good mornings start with great people.
Looks like it's going to be a great day out there today.
Yeah, you bet. Temps getting into the 50s today.
People you can count on every day.
City officials are planning on making that announcement later on today.
Simone,
New ways of
Luke, and Jesse.
That's right, guys. That rain has moved out.
Good mornings start with great people. On 25 News Today, your home team. The 2020 IHSA Girls Basketball State Finals are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Pleasant Plains 13-9 advantage, and their favorites are out there in front of the railing, in front of their student section. They were up there during the third place game. That's pretty cool that they come out and they do that.
Everybody with a smile on their face. I was looking for your picture, but you didn't make the grade.
No, I didn't. They didn't have room. There's not enough room there. Yeah, I certainly didn't make the grade. Kenosha Walker on the offensive end. 6 points in the paint. Out of the 9 total points. The only other points from Marshall, the three-pointer that got things started by Ashante Kaiser.
Walker 3 out of 4. Her only miss, she rebounded and stuck it back up for second chance opportunity.
She'll go again. Crazy finds Smith, finds Hergenrother. Well, that ball traveled about 60 feet.
I tell you what, Hergenrother with the basket, but Smith, she is my player of the first 9 minutes of this game for Plains. She's been able to distribute the basketball, get to the tin, involve others.
Dixon on the little dish inside to Smith for the travel. Kenosha Walker came into the ballgame about 4 minutes gone in the first quarter. You talk about instant impact.
Oh, she had a big game, 20 points last night. That was about 10 seconds into her appearance. Spun to her left shoulder, scored. And now a strength on the inside. She's going to miss one, and then she gets it right back and sticks it for her own offensive rebound bucket.
Long hits another three. Emily Long, her second three. Dorothy Gators needs a timeout. Pleasant Plains has doubled it up on the defending state champs. Dorothy Gators calls a timeout, and during the quarter break, Trish Christakis had a chance to listen in on that Marshall huddle. Trish.
Yeah, Coach was aggressive with her team, telling them to stop the ball, making sure the girls step back and get the right angles on the shot. Stressed no fouls, no bad shots whatsoever, telling her team not to hold the ball for too long with quick, short passes because Pleasant Plains are quick to the ball and they have to make them stop it. So we'll see if they can pull that through after another pep talk with her team. Guys?
Well, she's probably not happy after that particular timeout as well. She's probably re-emphasizing some of the same things. But what's happening right now is besides Walker in the middle lane, Marshall is leaving some avenues for Asia Smith to drive out and make other people around her better, distributing the basketball in the open floor. And once again, I'll repeat myself, but it's Plains that's being the aggressor. They're playing aggressive defensively. They're playing aggressive on the boards. And check this out. Plains only has 1 turnover against this pressure and quickness and speed in the passing lanes that Marshall has.
Out of the timeout, the 3 miss from Ashante Dixon. Jump out on Long right now. Right into the hands of Sims. LaQuisha Sims is able to finish it. 14 points from Sims last night. That was 5 above her average. It's part of that 63-54 semifinal win over Carterville. Zakina will draw the blocking foul on Ashante Dixon. Marshall has turned the ball over 5 times tonight, and Plains has capitalized, scoring 6 points off those 5 turnovers.
And Plains just turned it over for the 2nd time, and that was Marshall Commando basketball, getting the steal, taking the ball to the rim, scoring in transition, points off turnovers. And after that make, Dorothy Gators had her team extend this to full court defense. They're playing much more in your grill right now.
Frazee will put it on the floor and draw the foul. Well, you've got Long from the outside, who's knocked down a couple of buckets for TJ Frazee, but as you said, the other aspect is take it to the rim.
Yeah, there's Frazee, the daughter Frazee, if you will, as she saw an opening, and Allie took it hard to the goal. Dorothy Gators does not like her. Right now, her perimeter defense is allowing Pleasant Plains to get into the lane off the bounce consistently.
That foul coming against Dejanay James. That's her 2nd foul coming here at the 6:04 mark of the 2nd quarter. One of the leaders for the Commandos. And Jalen Jimenez will check in, replacing James.
Allie Frazee with 7 points last night. She has been calm, cool, and collected tonight, taking care of the basketball, directing her team along with Asia Smith.
Long wins the battle. Another chance here for Plains.
Look at all their movement away from the basketball. Opens up lanes like that.
Good ball movement. Smith. Jimenez the rebound. Sims at the point to Jimenez. Long range gun. No.
She had 3 of them last night off the bench. That one was, what, 25 feet? She's not bashful, but that's what she's in there for, to shoot the basketball.
Long uses up the dribble. Hergenrother. Here comes Sims again. Pace picking up here for Marshall. Kenosha Walker on the bench, and once that happened, the defensive pressure you're talking about changed, as did the offensive pace.
Yeah, so they've made a personnel substitution. They put their 6-1 post back on the bench. Then they extended the floor. Now they're going to go back once again, trying to find combination. They're going to go back to Kenosha Walker. As Dorothy Gators, she's worked with some different combinations in her career.
45 years worth, you mean?
Yeah.
So Walker will come back in. Pleasant Plains in the bonus with 5:04 to play in the first half. Cardinals 5 of 8 from the line here in the early going. What a spark Long has been. She's at the free throw line now, knocked down a couple of threes. Here come the Commandos, 3 minutes in to this 2nd quarter.
Plains going to have to make 15 free throws if they want to be a state champion tonight.
Oh, the fans from Pleasant Plains thought it was going to be a travel on Walker. Instead, it's a foul underneath. Well, while the fans make their noise, we'll make our break out of Redbird Arena. Here is that last call. And it goes Marshall's way.
Overtime. It's when we power through to the end, because we don't quit until the work is done, and we expect the same from our tools. When the job has to get done now, we can't be worried about our batteries. That's why I went with the Masterforce brushless drill and driver. It gives me up to 1.5 times the battery life. And who doesn't love time and a half? The 20-volt brushless drill, part of the Masterforce cordless tool solution. Masterforce, available at Menards.
The IHSA is competition, teamwork, integrity, determination, triumph. The future plays here, the Illinois High School Association.
In a hurry but want a fresh, affordable meal to serve your family or friends? Biaggi's Pronto Packs make it easy to enjoy an authentic Italian meal at home or on the go. With 6 Illinois locations, Biaggi's Carryout's the perfect solution for your busy lifestyle. 19-11, that's the lead Plains has on Marshall. And the signs are out on the Marshall side of this building.
Lady Commandos with their pictures on the billboard. A lot of supporters for both schools.
There we go. Here's some more.
And they still don't have your picture up on the wall. I don't think it's going to be there the whole night.
No, I think we've made a personal request for that not to happen. First free throws of the night for Marshall will come off the right hand of Kenosha Walker. Didn't play last year as a junior or sophomore year. She played after her sophomore season ended, came up for the state final. She'll get a couple.
It's amazing you see her polish, and you report it's only her 6th game of the season. She looks like she fits in extremely well from a comfortability standpoint.
2 big free throws from Walker. Narrows the margin to 6. Hergenrother gets rid of it in a hurry. And then is the nice tip to Sims. Up ahead they go to Walker. She's running the floor. Long strides. She stays with it on the weak side.
Tipped it to herself 3 times. Kept it alive. Now she wants it in the post.
Oh, she's begging for it. Hergenrother defending her.
Double team down low by Plains on Walker.
They'll need some help here. Oh, she goes hard off the glass. 10 points now for Kenosha Walker.
Almost automatic when she gets it that deep.
Four straight points run off here by the Commandos. Long, another one.
Look at the smile on her face, and she deserves it. Great shot right there of a young lady enjoying a state title tilt.
Her 3rd 3 of the game puts the lead to 7 at 22-15. Long has enjoyed this floor this weekend. Offensive foul on Smith. Nope, that's what TJ Frazee was asking for.
Smith thought she had position, or thought the arm came out. It did not. TJ Frazee, usually not animated, he was right there. Look at that long ball step in. When you're shooting with confidence, when you're shooting from rhythm, you got something special going.
Smith on the defense, and Frazee will be fouled by Walker. For Kenosha Walker, that is her 2nd. Here comes with 3:33 to play here in the first half.
Long 3 out of 3 from the arc. Flat out feeling it. And here's the key that I talked about before. Plains is going to have to convert from the free throw line. They're going to get some more opportunities.
5 of 9 tonight from the line.
And I feel they're going to need to make 15, so they're only a 1/3 of the way there. And that's why they got to shoot a 15 out of 22, out of 23. If they are a 12 or 13 out of 23, it might not get it done. Now remember, the Commandos also, for the season, have struggled from the free throw line. It did so last night. That's why they could not put that ball game away.
Miss on the front end of the 1-and-1. The miss on the putback from Long. Missed opportunity for Pleasant Plains. Walker on the bench for Marshall with those 2 fouls. She'll be there the rest of this half. Sims on the double up is Smith. Boy, Asia Smith was flying from the blind side.
Plains lost 2 of their first 3. Then they won 16 in a row. So they had a hot streak in there before they lost to O'Fallon late.
Near steal on the inbounds. I heard Trish tell us about the Dorothy Gators wanted some crisper passing. Well, we're seeing it. Defense tough. The ball in Sims' hands. 3 minutes to play and a half. Dixon, a little stop and go move and gets the hop.
Really good change of pace to get to the roll on the friendly fire of the rim.
Good save by Japino. Long attacks the inside. Once again, Sims involved. Look at Jayana Smith fly. The foul will go against the Commandos. We'll head to the other end and shoot some more free throws. Dorothy Gators, 1,153 wins in her 45th season. The only Coach Marshall has ever known. TJ Frazee picking up his 200th win last night in the semifinal win over Riverdale.
Yeah, I think that will be in his memory bank, number 200, to send your team to the state title for TJ Frazee.
Emily Long leaves, gets a nice hand from her fans. Tapino at the line, and the free throw shooting woes continue for the Cardinals, yet they lead it by 5.
Yeah, that's why I highlighted. That's still going to be important. What a great step there.
Asia Smith is all over this floor.
Plains, one of their mottos that they carry with them is respect all, fear none. They personified that here tonight. Great respect for the Commando program, but no fear at all.
There's Smith on the board. Gianna Smith will pick up the foul. So it'll be Asia Smith's turn at the free throw line. She's 4 of 6.
Gianna Smith one-on-one trying to contest the bounce of Asia Smith. Asia Smith just too adept with the basketball on a crossover. Boy, she impacted this game from many factors besides scoring here the first 14 minutes.
Asia Smith splits a pair of free throws. 6 of 13 from the line in the first half for Flames. Yet they hold that 6-point lead. Marshall, 17 points in the game. 12 of them have come in the paint. 8 of them have come from Kenosha Walker, who also has added a couple of free throws, but she's on the bench right now with 2 fouls.
14 for Marshall. Ashante Dixon. She is having the rock in her hands quite a bit to transfer out of Hope Academy. She has been the one that's really trying to create off the bounce for Marshall and then get the ball, drive it, draw the defense, and then dish it. That's been her mode of operation.
Dixon with the missed 3. The ball in a 6-point lead for Flames. Long will back it out, and Kaiser comes right with her. Jakina was begging for it. Here it comes. There it goes. Caroline Jakina was setting up right at the key. She was asking for it, and she buries the 3 for the 9-point lead.
19 last night. She fires one from 22, 23 feet. Plenty of time to spot it up and knock it down.
Kaiser hit a 3 to start this game. Forced that one up. Now with 60 seconds to play, what do you do here? And I think TJ Frazee has just made that call for Plains.
Yeah, unless they have a layup on a backdoor cut, it will be last shot. Great block out by Plains on the defensive boards right there. If she doesn't have a backdoor cut, they want to pull out the Commandos defense. Maybe draw a foul 40 feet from the basket, get back to the free throw line.
20 seconds have ticked off the clock. Great job here by Smith to break the 5 count. And TJ Frazee just didn't like the way that felt. So he's going to take a 30-second timeout.
So what he's talking about right now, I'm going to tell you, is exactly what we're referring to. And that's if you have a backdoor cut, go ahead and take it. If you don't have a backdoor cut, we're going to try to run our offense with about 12, 13 seconds to go to initiate the offense for what would be a last shot.
And might they go to Emily Long? She has been on fire here in this tournament. She's been on fire here tonight three-point shooting for Long coming off the bench for the senior.
Yeah, and she's done a great job preparing to shoot before she gets the ball. That was a great picture right there, a smile on her face. But you see her hands up, her shooting foot back. Great shooters get prepared one pass away, so they know the ball's getting swung to them. Emily Long having a night to remember the first 15.5 minutes of this basketball game.
Pleasant Plains got this ball with a minute left, and they've taken half of that time off the clock.
See if Dorothy Gators comes out and traps the first pass that Plains throws to a wing.
Smith against Smith. Two All-State players right here with the ball. And there's a 5 count. And that time Asia Smith lost track of how close Jayana Smith was to her. And so it's Marshall a chance now, looking to chop into a 9-point game.
You have court and time awareness when you play this game, or turnover will occur.
Down to 10 seconds. Jimenez comes open in the corner. Smith, she has time. The race is on. Smith forces it up, look for a whistle, didn't get it, but it will be Pleasant Plains going in the locker room with a 9-point lead.
Well, they control the first half. From a basketball standpoint, they control the first half. From a confidence and swag standpoint that we talked about in the open, not a chance that Plains was going to back down. Marshall is going to talk about getting after it a little bit more defensively in the second half.
Let's check in with Trish Kostakis. She's with head coach TJ Frazee.
Well, Coach, a 9-point lead, not too much to be upset about in the first half. Asia Smith all over the floor.
She's playing well. She's attacking the hoop, getting some fouls called on them, distributing well. I think we did a good job handling their press the first half, but you know what? We got a lot of game left.
Now, you expect Chicago Marshall, as the defending state champs, to come out the gate really aggressive. How do you plan to keep up this pace to close out the game?
We got to come out first 2 minutes and dictate the tempo.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys in the booth.
Thank you very much, Trish. Yesterday, after the semifinal win, that coach right there, TJ Frazee, said, our goal is to keep teams under 40. We figure we can find a way to score 41. Well, he has held Marshall to single digits in each of the first 2 quarters, and Pleasant Plains, looking for its first state championship in its first appearance, leads the 10-time champs 26-17.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
Nikki's donations made a huge impact on a lot of people. This one right here, sitting next to me especially. When Gift of Hope came to me and asked me for the donation, it made me feel very confident knowing that I can give my baby's heart. This is Nikki's heart beating inside Tanisha's chest.
So when I heard this pounding, like, what is that noise? And the nurse said to me, that's your heart.
I carried Nikki for 9 months. Now Tanisha's gonna carry her the rest of her life.
Say yes to donation. Start the conversation with your loved ones today.
At the University of Northern Iowa, great opportunities begin with personal connections. Connections with fellow students, staff, and faculty that make you feel like your voice is heard, that it's making a difference. Our faculty makes your learning their highest priority. They're helping you explore your passions in and out of the classroom, creating the real-world experiences that put you ahead of the competition. Discover where you belong at the University of Northern Iowa.
Welcome back inside Redbird Arena. What a big first half by Pleasant Plains. 9-point lead, 26-17.
17 going into the half. Head coach TJ Frazee for Pleasant Plains had said their philosophy is to win all 4 quarters of the game, and they've certainly done that these first 2. They've gone out to the early lead. Emily Long, 9 points, 3 threes today. Incredible performance from her, but head coach Dorothy Gators will not let Chicago Marshall get away with this. She will have a big halftime pep talk. So coming up, we'll break down the first half and have an interview for you coming up.
There's no limit to what you'll do for her. You want her to explore, to dream, to grow. You're always amazed at what her little mind creates and where the depths of her imagination take her. At OSF Healthcare Children's Hospital of Illinois, they explore the boundaries of healthcare. They dream beyond today to care for the tiniest of babies and the most complex illnesses. OSF Children's Hospital, creating a world where kids can grow without limits.
With every move comes a remodel, and at Builders Warehouse, we've remodeled our website, making it easier for contractors, landlords, do-it-yourselfers, and you to shop our inventory and to read our reviews. Get it done. Shop BuildersWarehousePeoria.com.
It's Auto Show time at Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, and you can save big on every new Chevy. Silverado is the #1 selling truck in Central Illinois, and during our Auto Show sale, you can save $12,000 to $14,000 on every Silverado 1500 Crew. Buy new roads to Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, or find us anytime at BobGrimmChevrolet.com.
Thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the St. Jude Dream Home. A huge thanks to all of the volunteers, sponsors, and donors that make this initiative possible. At St. Jude, we're leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other deadly diseases. That's what you can count on when you buy your Dream Home ticket. So thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the kids of St. Jude.
WEEK 25, proud to support the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway.
Welcome back. What a first half. Pleasant Plains jumps to that 9-point lead going into the half. I am joined by Jason Van Antwerp from Busey Bank, Senior VP and Relationship Manager. Can you tell our audience a little bit about Busey Bank's community involvement across the state?
Yeah, sure. Actually, Busey's been a community partner for over 150 years, whether it's advocacy for youth or in the arts or our employees give countless volunteer hours, over $1 million within the communities that we serve. Absolutely excited about the partnership we have with the IHSA to support student athletes in the state of Illinois.
Jason, how involved in high school sports or activities were you, and how did that prepare you for your role at Busey Bank today?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I was a student athlete here in the state of Illinois, so what I learned on the court and on the field has translated to my career and my job here at Busey. Whether that's leadership traits, or learning how to the wins and losses and how to take those, and learning how to be a good teammate have translated in my job with Busey.
Now, if high school students or anyone listening to our broadcast, for that matter, want to learn more about Busey Bank and the community it serves, how can they do that? Yeah, sure. I think we love to have a personal relationship connection with all our clients, whether that's students or young families or small business owners or retirees. But, we also care about where you might be able to find us, which that is at www.busey.com. And, throughout the state, we have branches. You can check us out on the website. We're also in St. Louis. We're also in Indianapolis and Florida. But check out the website, www.busey.com. Awesome, Jason. Thank you, and thank you, Busey Bank, for your continued support. When we come back, we'll break down this first half. Pleasant Plains jump into that 9-point lead over Chicago Marshall, the perennial powerhouse. We'll have more coming up after this. Stay with us.
How you start your day is important.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to 25 News Today. I'm Simone Doten.
Good mornings start with great people.
Looks like it's going to be a great day out there today.
Yeah, you bet. Temps getting into the 50s today.
People you can count on every day.
City officials are planning on making that announcement later on today.
Simone,
New ways of
Luke, and Jesse.
That's right, guys. That rain has moved out.
Good mornings start with great people. On 25 News Today, your home team.
It's probably the most exciting time of the year, the March to March Madness. Every year, Central Illinois boys and girls produce some of the best IHSA state champion contenders. I'm 25 Sports Director Jim Matson. Join me for Prep Rally, a half hour dedicated to the best in high school sports in Central Illinois. Every Thursday at 6:30, we break down all the highlights. We interview the coaches and players who could very well be on their way to a state championship. Prep Rally, every Thursday at 6:30.
Brought to you by McLean County Orthopedics. Digging deeper. To us, it's more than a slogan. It's a promise. A promise to have your best interest at heart and never settle for less. Asking the tough questions. A commitment to tell the story no one else is telling. Digging deeper. Our trademark. Our commitment. Our promise to you. We're 25 News, and we're digging deeper.
Class 2A state championship final game. Pleasant Plain Lady Cardinals following their philosophy to win all 4 quarters. They lead 26-17. Let's take a look at some of our leading scores for Chicago Marshall. Kenosha Walker off the bench, 10 points. She's been a factor in this game. Ashante Kaiser, 3 points. She started the game off. And Roquisha Sims with 2 points. Over at Pleasant Plains, Emily Long, 9 points, 3 threes for her. Asia Smith all over the court, showing that hustle, 7 points for her. And Heidi Hergen-Rother with 6 points. This is going to go down to the wire. Head coach for Chicago Marshall, Dorothy Gators, all-time high school winningest coach. She's going to give a pep talk. Expect Chicago Marshall to come out on fire. Second half coming up your way next. Stay with us.
Peoria Area Electrical Joint Apprenticeship Training Committee is pleased to announce that John Randall and Logan Baer have been accepted into the 2019 Inside Wireman Apprenticeship Program.
I got interested in the apprenticeship program because it was a way for me to get a higher education without having to pay student loans.
So these gentlemen are going to earn on an average about $225,000 over 5 years, and they're going to be joining the ranks of a multi-employer working system that's internationally based.
For more information about an apprenticeship, go to ibew.org.
How's your checking account looking? Half full? Half empty? Low? It happens. Then payday rolls around and you're good. So why do banks charge a monthly fee if you don't keep a big minimum balance in your checking? At CEFCU, there's no minimum balance, no monthly fee. So you get everything you want. CEFCU, not a bank, better.
Classmen was the teamwork that it took to win that state championship. Those guys, many of which went on to become Division I football players, some of which went into the pros, they worked together and they showed us younger fellas what it took to achieve their goals by hard work and dedication. When you're a freshman, you're just trying to survive, but with a lot of hard work and dedication, you end up thriving. So that's what I take with me now. From the Lyona Apprenticeship Program, where guys come in green and who are just trying to survive, with hard work and dedication, they learn to work together as a team, that they can get the job done.
This is a Jimmy John's sandwich, made with all natural meats, hand-sliced veggies, and fresh baked bread. And this is the new Little John, available for only $3. They're almost identical. Almost. Good job. Okay.
The 2020 IHSA Girls Basketball State Finals are brought to you by Menards. Save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs.
Looking forward to the second half, but here's your Menards game summary of the first half. And some of the numbers that you see there tells the story, but how about the 3 turnovers for Pleasant Plains?
Pretty amazing. They've taken care of the basketball. That's why they are ahead at this point. Only 6 out of 13 from the free throw line. I've said it. They have to make 15. They're going to have to shoot about 70% from the free throw line and get there as many times in the second half.
You saw those numbers. Kendra showed them to you with Kenosha Walker leading away with 10 points. Walker, 4 of 7 from the field. The rest of the team, the rest of Marshall's team, just 3 of 18.
That's just crazy numbers. And among that, she's played 30 minutes in this half. In this basketball game, she's got 30 points the 2 nights.
Let's check in with Trish Christakis.
Coach, trailing by 9 coming out of the locker room. Pleasant Plains is a quick team. How do you guys plan on slowing them down and getting on top of it in the second half?
Well, we want to pick up more in the backcourt, so we want to apply a little more pressure, keep the ball in front of us, and hopefully we can force some turnovers.
Kenosha Walker hasn't played much this year, but continues to lead with 10 points, 4 boards. Is she setting the expectation for the other starters and girls off the bench?
Well, I think the kids, by not playing with her a lot, they tend to not look for her. And so, you know, we want to remind them of that. She can do a lot, but everything starts with her.
Thank you, Coach. Back to you guys courtside.
Thanks, Trish. And it is Walker that will begin the second half on the floor, as Pleasant Plains gets a couple of extra opportunities here in their first possession of this half. Hergenrother in and out, but there's Smith with the board.
4 assists in the first half for 7 points for Smith, who has been Ms. everywhere.
But she has the ball taken away from him there by Walker. They get it inside to the 6'1" senior. The miss from Walker.
Marshall got the ball where they wanted it, down deep into low post to Walker. They're going to play off her the entire second half.
Crazy, the pull up from the baseline. And the hustle comes from Anna Kanalikin to keep it alive again.
Now Walker at 6'1", she's on Hergenrother. If I'm Plains, I might think about bringing Hergenrother out to bring the big player out with her.
However, it's going to be Giacchino that's going to go in. Double-digit lead for Plains over Marshall at 28-17.
Look at the legs of Plains right now. Everybody's knees are bent. Their knees are bent. They're low to the floor where they can move laterally.
On the cut is Dejanay James. Walker will finish it.
That's what I talked about. Bring her on the outside. That opens up the inside for driving lanes for Smith.
Behind the back for Smith. Giacchino, good look at a 3. Hits it.
Boy, right on cue. They bring the big player out. They dribble ball in. They throw it back out. Inside out 3. Great offensive scheme right there by Plains. Coach T.J. Frazee with a smart move there.
Biggest lead of the night. Sims. James the baseline. Nobody home. Up ahead it goes to Kanalikin. To the post. The spin from Hergenrother. Smith making life miserable for Marshall. Sims. Offensive foul.
What an exhibition of overall basketball it's been by Plains. Just hustling, making a play after play in the open floor. Giacchino to the rim and the finish. And then Smith, the draw, the dish, and the delivery. Big time basketball, team basketball. Plains in command.
It's Auto Show time at Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, and you can save big on every new Chevy. Equinox is the #1 selling crossover in Central Illinois, and during our Auto Show sale, you can save $6,000 to $8,000 on every new Equinox. Buy new roads to Bob Grimm Chevrolet in Morton, or find us anytime at bobgrimmchevrolet.com.
It all starts here in the woods of Illinois. Walnut, hickory, oak, individually selected and harvested for your home. Each tree, each log, milled to perfection, with the same attention to detail for 2 generations. It's not just wood, it's Corsaw hardwood lumber. Grown in Illinois, made in Illinois. Corsaw hardwood lumber, just west of Canton, on Route 9.
Dig the pig. Dig the pig from Butcher's Pizza. Locally made with the finest ingredients. The frozen pizza with the just made taste. The quality pizza that your family deserves. A quick meal you'll be proud to serve. Dig the pig. Dig the pig from Butcher's Pizza.
There's no limit to what you'll do for her. You want her to explore, to dream, to grow. You're always amazed at what her little mind creates and where the depths of her imagination take her. At OSF Healthcare Children's Hospital of Illinois, they explore the boundaries of healthcare. They dream beyond today to care for the tiniest of babies and the most complex illnesses. OSF Children's Hospital, creating a world where kids can grow without limits.
The 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games begin July 24th on NBC.
Over 4 times tonight.
Look at them cutting hard through the lane, moving without the basketball. You want to be an offensive player, you want to be hard to guard, and you do that by movement away from the ball.
Chiquino will attack. Kanalikin will get a couple of free throws. All right, give us your free throw numbers. What does Plains have to do after a tough first half where they made only 6 of 13?
6 out of 13. I said in the first half, I'm going to repeat myself. They need to finish with 15 makes. They need to finish with 15 makes, and they'll have a chance if they shoot a high enough percentage. That's 7. They're 8 away from my magic number for Plains.
That last foul on number 20, Kenosha Walker, her 3rd. She will sit. So Dixon, James, Walker, all with 3 fouls each. Kanalikin splits the 2 free throws.
7 out of 15.
Dixon stays in the game with those 3 fouls. James in the game with 3 fouls. James will make the move to the basket. Strong rebound from Anna Kanalikin. The ball, a 13-point lead. We're halfway through the 3rd quarter, and Dixon has just picked up her 4th foul.
That was a tough one right there, 40 feet away.
Protecting what's important to you and preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. 14 fouls on Marshall with 4:03 to play in the 3rd quarter. Numbers for Plains. Chiquino. And she'll track it down.
Long misses equal long rebounds. That one came out about 14 feet. Chiquino was able to run it down.
One thing T.J. Frazee said last night as well. He said we just need to stay within our system no matter who we were going to play in a championship game. They have done that tonight. An opportunity they'll miss here on a couple of long shots. Jayana Smith is able to wiggle her way there. First basket of the game with a 5'9" junior All-Stater from Marshall. 32-21. Frazee sees the opening and goes the distance.
Great recognition by Frazee because she saw what you did, an opening, and she took advantage of it. Her eyes lit up. She said, I'm going downtown with a basketball.
James backing her way in for the offensive foul. And for Dejanay James, that will be her 4th foul. Make that her 3rd foul. So once again, a foul situation. 4 on Dixon, 3 on Sims, 3 on James, 3 on Walker.
It's that left arm that gets the call. When you extend that elbow, that arm bar, if you will, that's what the official saw as you try to gain an advantage with your off arm. The basketball on the right, the arm on the left.
Chiquino, a double dribble. A little bit gipping coming out of that one. Making her first appearance in these final 4 for Marshall is Shemaya Godfrey, a 5-foot sophomore. She'll bring it up. Not too much pressure in the sophomore in this situation, eh?
Shantae Dixon with foul trouble has to sit as well. She got her 4th. She was the person with the most ability to put pressure on the basketball.
Offensive foul, Jayana Smith. My goodness, the fouls mounting up for the Commandos.
We'll see the rotation. Aja Smith moved her feet laterally to get in position. And once again, she impacts the game at the defensive end, taking a charge, giving it up for the team.
Full court pressure from the Commandos. Bring it up top to Frazee with 2:20 to play in the third quarter. Giacchino is open for three. Inside position, too long. And it will be Plains basketball.
Great shot by Giacchino, knowing we know what she can do, but for the most part, Plains has to continue to play off Aja Smith.
Giacchino pulls it down, mid-range jumper. The offensive rebound again. Good decision by Frazee. They'll start it over on top with 2 minutes left in the third quarter. 34-21, the 13-point lead, the biggest of the night for the Cardinals.
Gianna Smith on Aja Smith. Great matchup right there to watch.
Pleasant Plains fans like it. Giacchino, the acceleration, and that goes offensive the other way. First foul on Giacchino. First team foul on Plains in the half.
Really good rotation right there for Marshall. Good team defense. Terriana Levy, the 5'6" senior, steps in and takes that charge, contributing her team off the bench. Dorothy Gators has gone deep right now. How deep and how much can she get out of her depth chart on her bench?
She's got to want to get this to single digits by the end of this quarter so she can get some of those foul troubles out of there, and that's going to help. First basket of the night for Jalen Jimenez.
Jimenez, the best scorer on the floor right now. I was just going to say she's got to get a three ball or two. They got to find her.
Long back to Hergenrother. Frazee to Giacchino. Smith has her shot rejected, stays with it. Long open, not this time. Very, very important. Final minute here in the third quarter as Aja Smith picks up her second foul.
Really solid block out by Jayana Smith. 22 in the red for the Marshall Commandos. Fundamentally sound on that block out. She's really stepped up her game the last 2 minutes. Had a steal, had a bucket, had a block out.
Freshman Tegan Morley is checked in for Plains, and she will meet Godfrey at the top. Gianna Smith on the drive. Giacchino hounded by Gianna Smith. The one finger is held up in the air by DJ Frazee. That means we want to take it the final 30 seconds.
Plains fans on their feet enjoying this lead.
They've spread the floor. Marshall chasing with 15 seconds left in the quarter. Down to 7, and the steal. Trouble. 3, Jimenez. Pleasant Plains did not get the shot they wanted. Marshall could not make the shot they got. So we'll go to the fourth. A 34-23 lead for Pleasant Plains over the defending state champs.
Your area electrical joint apprenticeship training committee is pleased to announce that John Randall and Logan Baer have been accepted into the 2019 Inside Wireman Apprenticeship Program.
I got interested in the apprenticeship program because it was a way for me to get a higher education without having to pay student loans.
So these gentlemen are going to earn on an average about $225,000 over 5 years, and they're going to be joining the ranks of a multi-employer working system that's internationally based.
For more information about an apprenticeship, go to ibew.org.
How's your checking account looking? Half full? Half empty? Low? It happens. Then payday rolls around and you're good. So why do banks charge a monthly fee if you don't keep a big minimum balance in your checking? At SEFCU, there's no minimum balance, no monthly fee. So you get everything you want. SEFCU, not a bank, better.
At Builders Warehouse, our doors are open at our new location, 2115 Southwest Washington. Come visit our single-level showroom. Heat, air, and no stairs. Check out the new Builders Warehouse in downtown Peoria.
Your car is more than just transportation. It's a gathering place, your mobile community. At SEFCU, we get that. So we offer car loans with great rates, flexible terms, and no hidden fees. Ready for a new car? Ask about a SEFCU car loan and see how much you can save. Get started at SEFCU.com/loans. SEFCU, not a bank, better.
The 2020 Tokyo Olympic Games begin July 24th on NBC.
The 2020 IHSA Girls Basketball State Finals are brought to you by Country Financial. Protecting what's important to you and preparing for your financial future doesn't have to be complicated. Take it one step at a time at TakeSimpleSteps.com. And by Jimmy John's. Jimmy John's is freaky fast, so your sandwich arrives freaky fresh. Order today at JimmyJohns.com.
8 minutes to a state championship. Will Marshall extend their record book? Will Pleasant Plains put a big one in their book? We've got 8 minutes to play. Dave Bernhardt along with Mark Lindo, Chris Christakis along with Kendra Sheehan here at Redbird Arena. And there's Jalen Jimenez that will get it started for the Commandos.
Well, we talked about her having to have a three. She's the one that can provide instant offense from the perimeter. Wide open jump shot. She took advantage. She shoots it with confidence. Now defending on the perimeter.
A little bit different looking lineup for Plains here to start the fourth quarter. TJ Frazee on the floor. Here's Tegan Morley, the freshman. Also on is reserve Macy McCanalican along with reserve Emily Long. On the other side for Marshall, Dorothy Gators, they will bring back her three players that have had some foul trouble, including Kenosha Walker.
Kenosha Walker, the most impactful. On defensive end, Kenosha Walker needs to be careful. On the offensive end, she has got to continue to attack the rim, even if she gets a fourth foul, because she has to be able to score in the paint for them to win this basketball game.
Aja Smith has it knocked away. Here come the Commandos. Laquisha Sims playing with three fouls. Long three. Jimenez couldn't get it. Frazee up ahead to Long. She passed up the chance for a couple of dribbles, so Marshall an opportunity. Quickly the other way to Gianna Smith. James misses the easy one inside. Morley in trouble. She'll give it up. And that comes out. Jimenez, finally. What an exchange.
Plains has to get themselves back under control, and that's the timeout that Coach Frazee saw.
Well, here's what he wanted. He's been waiting for a couple of possessions. He had three starters, three offensive-type players waiting at the scorer's table. He had to get that timeout to get them in the ball game. And yes, things had kind of gotten a little disjointed there. And a lead that it was once at 13 points has shrunk to 6.
And that last flurry at the Marshall offensive end was typical Commando ability to score in a hurry, creating offense from their defense. The trap in the backcourt, and then pursuit of the basketball with a couple different misses, but not once, not twice, but third time, was able to step it down. There's the penetration, the kick. Jimenez answers the bell with the first big three, and a nice drive by Smith. And now watch this flurry, one shot. And then the stick back offensive rebound. Jimenez getting the job done, picking her team up just a bit on the offensive end. And right now, Marshall, for the first time, has some juice in their step.
Back into the game for Pleasant Plains, Anna Kanalikin, along with Caroline Giacchino. Heidi Hergenrother in as well. Giacchino, The bounce to Hergenrother. There's the rejection from Walker. And Walker will track it down. Here come the Commandos. We've played 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. 19 points off the Marshall bench. Oh, the collision involves an offensive foul. It involves Rokisha Sims picking up her fourth foul.
Sims wanted to go downhill, wanted to go to the basket, but good team defense, rotating in and taking one for the team right there. Good job by Anna Kanalikin, who was set defensively, and now Plains is going to have to, for the last 5:46, be able to break and then hurt Marshall pressure full court.
Hergenrother with Walker on her. Remember, Walker playing with 3 fouls. And they choose not to attack the big player inside.
Hergenrother do a much better job just backing things out and let the rest of her team work through the lane. Not necessarily posting in the lane, but cutting through the lane. There's the opportunity right now. See if they get a cut through the lane.
A handoff to Smith. Here she comes. Ooh, and it will be Asia Smith with the offensive foul. Taking the charge, Shemaya Godfrey.
Oh, Godfrey with a great take. Giving one up the team her own right. You got to love players with the aggressiveness to stay in there and take one instead of standing out of the way. What a great, great individual play. That was the key time for Godfrey.
Allie Frazee will get a little bit of a breather here at the 5:06 mark. TJ Frazee knowing that under 5-minute media timeout will be coming up soon.
Plains in a little bit of a scoring drought right now.
They have been scoreless here in this quarter. Marshall the 5 points. Narrow the lead to 6. Jimenez gets a screen. Comes up gunning. Got it! 34-30. Giacchino takes it on Walker. 7-0 run Marshall looking for more.
Commandos feeling it right now, really being the aggressors. Watch Jimenez if they get the ball back to her.
Walker, one hot. And a foul. She'll go to the line. Hergenrother got her. 7-0 run by Marshall has pulled them within 4. We have just 4:20 to play in your 2A championship game.
Not only is Country Financial our insurance, but they treated us like family.
Relationships are the single most important piece of the puzzle. We always ask this question: what is the right thing to do?
At Mastercraft, we engineer doors that turn houses into homes, that add value and comfort, that make life easier and more secure. From traditional doors that everyone loves, to custom doors as unique as you. Open, close, swing, slide, and slam, day after day after day. Mastercraft, great doors, inside and out. Exclusively at Menards.
Appreciate the support from Menards. We remind you to save big money at Menards on all your home improvement needs. Well, there's a lot of folks here in Redbird Arena. One of them who is not is Marvin.
Marvin is a definite mascot of Plains. They keep Marvin in the locker room. They use Marvin. It's a chicken. They give it a player who has a good game or needs a pick-me-up. So Marvin is a part of each post-game celebration. Will Marvin be a part of a state championship trophy presentation tonight when they get in there? Marvin definitely a part of the Plains program.
But he is not allowed to come into the gym, into the arena. He has to stay in the locker room.
Ah, those superstitions of athletes. A picture of Marvin.
Pleasant Plains does not have a basket in the last 7 minutes. Last field goal for the Cardinals came at the 3:19 mark of the third quarter.
And it's all because Marshall's extended his defense and made this a 94-foot game. Totally calm, cool, and collected was Plains. Now it's more frenetic style.
Giacchino looking for a big one. Can't get it there. A long one would tie it. Marshall trailed by as many as 13. Inside to Smith. The follow. Walker, no. Offensive rebound, James. Jimenez, long-range threat. Godfrey's going to try a three. Another chance. James to the rack.
Multiple opportunities for Marshall Commando, and it's not really their height. They're just so active to the basketball right now.
10-0 run by the Commandos, the two-time defending Class 2A state champions.
Marshall just so quick to the basketball right now, beating Plains to the ball each and every time it's up above the goal the last 3.5 or 4 minutes of this game.
1-and-1 free throws for Plains at the line. Caroline Giacchino.
And this is where they have to execute if they're going to finish a state championship. This is a game they've controlled basically from its outset, but only a precarious 1-point lead here with 3:39 to go.
Plains 7 of 15 from the line tonight. Giacchino, Mr. First, Mr. Second, offensive board to Hergenrother. The ball in a 1-point lead. We have 3.5 to play. Pleasant Plains trying to hang on. Smith, crazy, short jumper. On the floor, and it will be Cardinals basketball.
Great hustle play on the inside by Hergenrother to keep it alive.
Smith attacks Walker for the score.
Team basketball right there. You got one player down the floor, keep it alive. And Smith, the All-Stater, with a finish, the answer.
And that ends a 10-0 run and puts the lead at 3 with exactly 3 minutes to play. This game feeling a lot like last year's 2A state championship ball game, a ball game that Marshall won over Teutopolis 47-44. They trailed by double digits in that one before scoring and leading with only 31 seconds left. That's the length of time that Marshall led last year in the title ball game, as you see Asia Smith with a welcome basket for Pleasant Plains fans.
Great utilization of the shot fake. Straightened up the defender, take the ball to the rack, and that was one they needed quite clearly on the scoreboard, but just from a confidence standpoint and an emotional standpoint, they're back on the board.
Marshall with 33 points. The goal for Pleasant Plains, hold a team, any team under 40, and find a way to score 41. And we're just about at that tipping point right here.
Marshall has been outstanding on the offensive glass the last 3 or 4 possessions down the floor.
Sims has it knocked away. Asia Smith will get it to Giacchino.
Asia Smith with the steal. Who else going to make a play?
Jimenez will look up the foul. That will be team foul number 9. Giacchino goes back to the free throw line. She's missed 2 there tonight. 66% free throw shooter on the season.
And this is a situation Marshall didn't put it away last night in their semifinal win from the free throw line, and Plains has not been able to put it away thus far. They would have complete command of this game if they had command of the free throw line.
7 made free throws and 16 attempts tonight for the Cardinals. Giacchino again. Nine points tonight for Caroline Giacchino. She was 6 of 6 from the line last night. The lead is 5. Dixon launches for 3. Under 2.5 to play. First time ever Pleasant Plains has made it to a girls basketball state finals. Marshall with 10 first place trophies back in Chicago.
That floor is spread about as wide as they can spread it right now, trying to negate two things. Trying to negate double teams and negate the speed of Marshall.
We're under 2 minutes to play. Smith will attack. The clock stops with a minute 51, and IHSA Smith will shoot 2.
IHSA Smith attacks Joanna Smith on that particular drive. They burned about 40 seconds until that young lady saw an opening and took advantage. The superlatives for her tonight, you just cannot describe how she's impacted the game.
Double figures for IHSA Smith. She's 6 of 9 from the line.
5 rebounds, 5 assists for IHSA Smith at this juncture.
Shante Kaiser coming into the game. Dorothy Gators trailing by 6 with under 2 minutes to play. Wants some long-range opportunities. Dejanay James will bring it up. Chasing 6. James. Rebound Plains into the hands of James for the easy 2. Giacchino along the sideline. Jimenez with the foul, the 10th team foul, or technically the 11th team foul. Will be 2 free throws coming up for Giacchino.
Now Marshall got a break there. Giacchino saved the back here right in the hands of the Marshall Commandos transition defense. They were able to score it and cut this to a 4-point game. Giacchino trying to create some more separation from the free throw line.
He's made her last 3. Mariana Levy has checked into the game for Marshall, replacing Jimenez. And Marshall will take the timeout with 84 seconds remaining in this game. The number on the board for Pleasant Plains is 40. The number for Marshall is 35. I'm going to go back to it again, Mark. The idea, TJ Frazee says, we hold a team under 40. We can find a way to score 41.
That'll be magic tonight if those numbers bear out. And now, if you're TJ Frazee, this is a tough situation because, yeah, you want to take away Walker, but you'd much rather give a 2. I know that sounds ridiculous, but if you put 2 or 3 people around the inside, you allow the 3-point shot, and you have to be especially cognizant of Jimenez for Marshall and her ability to shoot the basketball. So pick your poison. Do you defend on the inside, or do you let Walker go one-on-one on the inside and get those inside points, but defend the arc and not give up a 3-ball?
2 3-point shooters for Marshall. Shante Kaiser checked into the tournament with 37 threes. And as you said, Jalen Jimenez, 54 threes coming in to the tournament. Jimenez was 7 over 9 points coming here in the fourth quarter. A fourth quarter that has seen Marshall outscore Plains 12-6.
Kaiser 37 threes. Jimenez 54 coming into the tournament. And Jimenez had a great 3-point night last night. Buried a couple, had a little bit of a 6 or 8-point flurry earlier on in this game to will her team back into the game when they were trailing by 13.
All right, ladies, we have 1 here. 1.
One more for Giacchino. Opportunity here for the Commandos. Need a bucket on his trip. Sims attacks and scores. Aggressive move to the basket from Roquisha Sims.
Big time shot at a big time of the game.
3-point difference. Foul on Sims. And that is her 5th. Allie Frazee heads to the line. 58% free throw shooter on the season. Frazee 1 of 3 tonight. Her team 11 of 22.
Sims goes to the bench with those 5 fouls. They call her babyhead. She laid on the line here tonight.
Frazee gets the first of her 2. 41-37. And another. 60 seconds left. James to Smith. Levy to Smith. Clock winding. We're at 50 seconds. James will lose it to Smith. And it will be Plains basketball in a 5-point lead. Hergenrother to the top and Giacchino. We're down to 30 seconds. We're at 20 seconds. And a traveling call. Our Lyuna player of the game is IHSA Smith from Pleasant Plains. We've got 16 seconds to play and a timeout on the floor. IHSA Smith, 10 points tonight. She has done it all. 10 points does not tell the story for what our Lyuna player of the game has done.
All she's done is dive on the floor, create loose balls. She has 5 rebounds. She has 5 assists. She has done a little bit of everything. She just had that steal. She has made everyone on the floor a better player. A great shot of IHSA Smith, the All-Stater for the Lady Cardinals of Pleasant Plains. Look at that drive right down the lane. That was early on. She took it right at Walker. Then she took a charge. Those are the kinds of things she does without the basketball. Then the nice dish to the weak side. Incredible vision to the open floor. She takes it inside. She throws it outside, delivering the dime on time. What a montage of all the ways that she has impacted that game. And there's the last one she got up and basically killed momentum for Marshall.
With a 5-point difference, Kenosha Walker will stay in the Marshall bench. 16 seconds left. Pleasant Plains 2 timeouts remaining, as does Marshall. Plains has fouls to give.
You can take a quick 2 of your Marshall and then call timeout. Plains should indeed utilize those fouls.
They've committed only 4 fouls. Here's Ashante Dixon. Dixon still in the dribble, and there's a foul. Comes with 9 seconds. Ball will go underneath the Marshall basket on the 5th team foul. Forced up, pulled out of the air. And Jayana Smith will bump IHSA Smith and will walk to the other end. And the Pleasant Plains fans and players are feeling it. That bench cannot wait to explode onto the floor. And TJ Frazee will remove his starters. And the raw, pure emotion of high school sports on exhibit here in Redbird Arena.
Yeah, we said that many people were surprised they got here. You know who wasn't? They were not. And we talked about swag and all of those adjectives before the game, and boy, did they have confidence tonight.
IHSA Smith will lead. And your 2020 state champions, the Pleasant Plains Cardinals. when the seniors were 6 years old. TJ Frazee coached them. He has coached them since, and he has taken them all the way. You can't go any farther than what Plains did tonight. Your 2A state champions.
Well, they came out so aggressive in this basketball game. They took advantage of some open floor situations down the lane. They took charges. They rebounded. They handled Marshall's best punch late in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. And they regrouped. And they got themselves a state championship. As you see, tears of joy around Redburn Arena here at Illinois State University for the Pleasant Plain basketball state champion Lady Cardinals.
Marshall Commandos denied the three-peat. They had won 10 state championships. They have been in numerous championship ball games. Fewest points ever Marshall has scored in a championship game. Let's go to Trish Christakis.
Your first time at state, and you guys come out with a huge win. Ton of emotions right now. What is going through your guys' heads?
There's just so much joy. I mean, you dream about this, and for all that hard work to pay off, and with these 6 seniors, I couldn't ask for anything more.
Asia, you were diving on the floor, creating opportunities for everyone. You made everyone on this floor a better player tonight. How do you feel about this?
I mean, that's all my teammates. If it wasn't for them and their faith and belief in me, and thanks to Coach and always supporting me, I can't thank them enough.
Coach, you brought a team your first state win in school history.
Well, I had to step up and match the volleyball team. They went for the first time and won it, and if I didn't do that, I think it would have been a step down.
You guys came out of the half with a lead, and you said you wanted to really push them in the second, and that's exactly what you did. When they were pushing back, you guys fought back to the very end.
We did. I mean, they came out and gave us their best shot, and we were able to hold them off. I think they cut it to 2 or 3 there, and simply we had at least one more point than they did.
Even sweeter with your daughter on the team.
I'll tell you what, I love all these girls as much, and it is, as a dad, I can't be more proud of my daughter.
Thank you so much, Coach. Back to you guys on the court.
Thank you very much, Trish. So your state champions in 2A. Pleasant Plains, 43-37 winners over Marshall, and it is trophy presentation time now for all 4 teams that have made it here to Redbird Arena. Remember, Mark, Marshall, the only team that had ever been here before. Riverdale, Carterville, and Pleasant Plains, first time appearances here tonight.
Magnificent opportunity for those young ladies to cross the podium and receive their medals.
And the Rams squad members, Ella Garrett, Molly Sharp,
Shay Hanrahan, Sydney Haas, Brooke Smelsley, Sydney Garrett, Aaron Caves, Caitlin Olson, Addison Brock, Lauren Ladico, Natalie Zabramba, and Hope Jackson. And now will Coach Hatch and the captains of Riverdale High School, please step forward to receive the 4th place trophy. At this time, please meet the Lady Lions of Carterville High School, who finished the season in 3rd place with a final record of 31 wins and 3 losses. First meet the principal of Carterville, Todd Rogers. And now Mr. Rogers will present awards to the rest of the squad members and administrators. Our superintendent, Keith Liddell. Athletic director, Brett Dial. Head coach, Matt Crane. Assistant coach, Jenny Gibbs. Manager, Angelina Levens. And the Lady Lions, Macy Lentz. Abby Crane. Hannah Lynch. Paige Meyer. Kasha Ward. Olivia Cecil. Avery Vanderzil. Deidre Rogers. Alicia Doyle. Megan Barton. Addison Wallace. Lauren Lynch. Janiyah Thompson. And Olivia Russell. And now will Coach Crane and captains of Carterville High School please step forward to receive the third place trophy. Riverdale fans, there's a police escort through the town starting Sunday at noon. On Monday at 2:45, an assembly at Riverdale High School. Carterville fans, a reception Sunday at the high school gym at 2 p.m. At this time, please meet the Commandos of Marshall High School, who finished the season in second place with a final record of 22 wins and 11 losses. First meet the Chicago Public School Regional Athletic Director, Cynthia Irvin. Principal, Jamie Poole. Assistant Principal, Tiffany Gore. Head Coach and Athletic Director, Dorothy Gators. Assistant Coach, Kimya Murray. Assistant Coach, Gwendolyn Howard. Assistant Coach, Sandra Murphy. Scorekeeper, Kirby Green. Manager, George McNeil. Manager, Travell Jones. Manager, Ron Stewart Jr. Manager, O'Shawn Alston. And the Commandos, Shemaya Godfrey. Jasmine Wilson. Jalen Jimenez. Deshante Dixon. Kenosha Walker. Dejanay James. Jayana Smith. Anaya Jackson Williams. Roquisha Sims. Aaliyah Johnson. Tamariana Levy. And Ashante Kaiser. And now will Coach Gators and the captains of Marshall High School please step forward to receive the second place trophy. At this time, please meet the Lady Cardinals of Pleasant Plains High School, who finished the season in first place with a final record of 28 wins and 3 losses. First, meet the principal of Pleasant Plains High School, Luke Brooks. Athletic Director, Brent Grisham. Trainer, Jason Royer. Head Coach, TJ Frazee. Assistant coach, Kayla Whiteside. Assistant coach, Sam Sinclair. Assistant coach, Rob Havens. Scorekeeper, Gary Frassi. Manager, Kamari Wallace. And the Lady Cardinals, Allie Frazee. Tegan Morley. Sammy Willis. Caroline Giacchino. Megan Derrick. Addie Skeeters. Asia Smith. Macy Kanalikan. JC Smith. Jaden Guernsey. Heidi Hergenrother. Anna Kanalikan. Julie Redmond. Macy Ward. And Emily Long. And now will Coach Frazee and the captains of Pleasant Plains High School please step forward to receive the first place trophy.
I don't know if you can raise that trophy much higher, but those spirits are certainly high for Pleasant Plains. Congratulations to the Cardinals winning the 2020 state championship. 43-37 is your final. And Mark, this was a special game because, I mean, in true fashion, people from the outside would say, well, you got the 10-time champion, 3-time looking for a three-peat in Marshall. First-time appearance for Pleasant Plains. Cardinals were the distinct underdogs coming into this game if you looked at it on paper.
Senior savvy is what they personified tonight. Would the seniors have the confidence to carry them? They absolutely did. Came out aggressively. And the ironic thing, Asia Smith, she's just a junior, but she was the key to the basketball game tonight, impacted the game, but everyone contributed. I thought their team defense was outstanding. Took some charges, rotated really well, you know, in their defensive scheme. 5 moved as one. That's when you know you have something special. And you mentioned that 40-point plateau. Check the big board, Marshall with 37. That was the recipe for Plains to have a state title in their trophy case.
And for Pleasant Plains, you talk about running out to a 13-point lead. I shouldn't say run out. He pushed it out to a 13-point lead. Were severely challenged. Marshall making that championship-type run, but one way or another, the Cardinals able to hold them off.
Well, Marshall's so good, you knew they were going to make a run. They have that championship tradition. But again, that senior leadership for Plains really shone through at the end. They took Marshall's best punch. I think Marshall cut it to 1 point, and then a couple hustle plays on the floor, some runouts, and just enough free throws to finish things off.
Well, we had a lot of fun this weekend bringing you to a basketball partner. What do you say we do it again next week?
Let's do it. We'll be right back here.
All right, 3A and 4A coming your way next week. But this will close the Class 1A and 2A season. Congratulations, your 2A state basketball champs, Pleasant Plains. Don't go anywhere. We've got more from Redbird Arena coming up next.
Your area electrical joint apprenticeship training committee is pleased to announce that John Randall and Logan Baer have been accepted into the 2019 Inside Wireman Apprenticeship Program.
I got interested in the apprenticeship program because it was a way for me to get a higher education without having to pay student loans.
So these gentlemen are going to earn on an average about $225,000 over 5 years, and they're going to be joining the ranks of a multi-employer working system that's internationally based.
For more information about an apprenticeship, go to ibew.org.
Thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the St. Jude Dream Home. A huge thanks to all of the volunteers, sponsors, and donors that make this initiative possible. At St. Jude, we're leading the way the world understands, treats, and defeats childhood cancer and other deadly diseases. That's what you can count on when you buy your Dream Home ticket. So thank you, Central Illinois, for supporting the kids of St. Jude.
WEEK 25, proud to support the St. Jude Dream Home giveaway.
Add some wow to weekend breakfast with Nutella. Nutella goes with pancakes and sleeping in, with waffles and smiles.